Lance Walker,
I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. You're my spotlight guy. Well, I won't be much when you get through with me. Well, I'm losing weight and a turning mighty pale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Well, I thought the day I met you, you were meek as a lamb. Just the kind to fit my dreams and plans. It's very bright. Now the pace we're living takes the wind from my sails, and it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Hi, guys. I've got a tiger by the tail, it's plain to see. Well, I won't be much when you get through with me. What's that? Well, I'm losing weight and a turning mighty pale. 2, 3. And it looks like I've got a tiger by the tail. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Honky Talkin! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Honky Talkin. I'm your host with the most names, Tyler Lance Walker. Gill, give it up one more time for me. Sounds better if I pump in the sound. You guys are fine, but thanks for waiting outside, you guys. Hey, friends, it's been a long time, but give it up for the Wolfm'n over here one time as well. You guys, it's been 4 weeks. We're back.
Guess who back in the house? Heels click clack in a bow. Fine, fresh, feminine style to 11. I'm divine, so heavily, gentlemen, sweating. It's down across the board, no doubt. Body like wow. She about to get in this trap. Titty so pitiful, fishy queen. Jezebel should be criminal. Don't make sense for a bitch to be listening now. Rock to the side. What is that sound?
Just 30 more seconds of this.
Drop to the floor. Add up the 10s to get the score. I've been that bitch, yes, I love that drama. Fishy, feminine.
Sing along, everybody.
From the Clintons to the Obamas, I keep it tight. Now they call me mother. Jaded cream bitch, I love that drama. Fishy, feminine, up and comma. From the Clintons to the Obamas, I keeps it tight. Now they call me mother.
Okay, we're back. Guys, it's drag race season. I am feeling so cunty right now. I'm sorry. You have to deal with that. Hey, it's been a big few days for the Louisville music scene. The Rock Lottery was this Saturday. Did anyone go to that? Yes, some people. Cool. Woody, you got to play in that. How was that for you? Are you still recovering? Yeah, I feel like for you, that just felt like a regular Saturday night. You're in so many bands. Do you even know the names of all the guys in this band? I'm not going to quiz you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Hey, of course, the biggest news for the Louisville music scene this week is the return of the Tuesday Show, baby!
Guess who back in the house?
I'm not going to do it again. I want to. That is the best song. If you've never heard that song, it's the best one. That's it. It's the best song I've ever heard. Okay. We're coming back from 4 weeks off, you guys, which means we're basically coming back to a totally different world. Trump is the president of Venezuela now. Pretty sure Greenland is our 51st state already. If he says it, it's true. And ICE is killing white ladies. So, in other words, we made America great, baby.
We'll put a boot in your ass. It's the American way.
Okay, things are good. More on that later. Let's give a shout out to the crew tonight. Most importantly, our spotlight guy. Spotlight guy, what's your name? Gary. That's right, motherfucker. Come get your prize, Gary. Gary, I missed you most of all, I think. It's been a long time. What's your real name? No, it's Gary. Fuck, dude. Come on. Get with it, Gary. Now, give it up for DJ Casey on the ones and twos back there. Mouth sounds, DJ Mouth Sounds, that's what we should call you. We finally drove DJ Ken to his absolute wit's end, which only took a couple of years, so now we get to see how long it's gonna take Casey. We are taking bets on this. Yeah. I like the mouth sounds. We got Matt on the camera back there. Give it up for Matt. He's been working hard today. All right, Matt, we're assuming the live stream is up and running. We started a little late, so I don't know what that did to the numbers. How many people are tuning in from around the world right now? Whoa! We're not making money on that. 12, though. Okay. Hey, enough fiddle farting around, hashtag foreshadowing. We have a fantastic show lined up. Let me tell you what we got in store for you tonight. Our musical guest is making her debut on Honky Talkin. You may know her from Hot Brown Smackdown, or you may know her incredible solo work. The fiddlin' phenom, Ellie Ruth, is in the house tonight. Hell yes. Very excited. And our second guest is here on a mission of redemption. Since last time he was on the show, he was extraordinarily plagued with technical difficulties, which gave me more joy than anything else we've done on the show. Mick Sullivan is back tonight. That's gonna be great. And in that spirit, the boys and I figured we could try to redeem ourselves as well tonight. You know, we play a lot of songs on this show, all of which we do each week without rehearsal, so it stands to reason that every now and then we fuck one up. Not me, those guys. They fuck them up all the time. I haven't yet. So tonight, we thought we'd take another crack at the ones that got away with some redemption songs. Now, obviously, I tried to get ChatGPT to blend an image of myself and Bob Marley here in a way that wouldn't get me canceled, but instead, it basically just made a poster for what seems like a movie that is definitely going to get James Franco canceled. Not saying I wouldn't watch it. I'd watch that guy take a shit. I fucking love James Franco. And now I know why. Do we look alike? Do I look like James Franco? Stop. Anyway, it actually proved pretty challenging to come up with a set list for this show. And I'll tell you why. I asked the guys to give me any songs that they'd like to take another pass at. It could be anything that any of us have fucked up that still haunts them. But as it turns out, we've all pretty much learned to immediately block those memories out as soon as they happen, which is kind of a blessing, and really the point of the Tuesday show is we fuck up and then we don't give a shit. Besides, I think the only thing that really haunts us from the show are these images that ChatGPT gives me. I present Exhibit A, sexier James Franco, or Exhibit B from last episode, if you missed that. This is what will happen if I start drinking again, for sure. Lest we forget my Mark Evans Peter Pan sexual era. And that lasted way too long. We're leaving that.
Lord Farquaad.
Yeah, very, very Lord Farquaad. Lord, like Uncle Farquaad. You don't go to Uncle Farquaad's house, you know? Some of these are haunting me in a good way, though, like this one that's still haunting my spank bank. Now, I don't know why I asked ChatGPT to make a hot dog I'd like to fuck, but what else could I have asked for? That is clearly that. And, you know, hashtag still would. Anyway, in case you're new here, here's everything else you need to know about the show. We all get paid in tips here, so when I come around in the big old tip hat, it's time to cough up some dough. That's how we keep the show, quote unquote, free. If you don't have any cash, you can Venmo my literal ass. And if you miss the tip jar altogether, you can put some money in the tip pumpkin back by the hot dog. Speaking of, the Tyler Lance Roller Grill is open once again. Dusted it off a little bit. Every week, I hunt down the best dog deal I can find at the Dirty Kroger up the street. This week, it is Field Pro Leaguer dogs. I can't even tell you how cheap they were. Because you'll be like, $3? I got 10 for less than $3. I'll tell you that. But all that hot dog money goes to the band, so don't worry about it. Again, they're 1 for 3, 2 for 5. It's the best damn dog deal in town. We are on the honor system, so just put some money in the stuff. We've also got World Tour shirts for sale. Now, we have a few left back there that are just XLs and a couple 2XLs. As if you've been coming to the show for months,
I've been saying I was going to have the shirts restocked by the time we came back from the break. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. Now, I think what I'm going to do is just sell these bad boys off. So these shirts, what we have left, are $20 a pop so that we can make more room for dumber merch. I'm thinking about commemorative plates. So we're going to have those soon. And when I said soon, the lie detector test also determined that that was a lie. Were you guys Maury fans growing up? Lastly, follow us on social media and tell your friends to do the same. We're on all the platforms that matter, but what really matters is that you're here in the room with us tonight, so thank you for coming out. Plus, I know we're right in the middle of dry January, which I'm personally not a big fan of, think it's lame. So for once, I think we should all take a page out of Mark Evans's book and say, fuck that shit, and just give up like Mark Evans very clearly has. There he is with a case of liquor the other night. All right, it looks like we're ready to get this show on the road, but first, a quick word from our sponsors. Of course, all right, friends and enemies, this portion of the program is brought to you by the longest standing sponsor of this show, the worst thing that's ever happened to me in my life, Mr. Matthew Mead. Give it up for Matthew. Now, as we all know, Matthew loves a side hustle, so this week he wants me to let you guys know about a new business that he's starting up. As I previously mentioned, RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18 has begun.
Guess who back in the house?
I could listen to that. It's all I'm listening to right now. Anyway, now that online gambling is fully legal, Matthew is launching his own betting app called Draft Queens. It's good, but he's definitely going to get sued by DraftKings for that. Now, obviously, you can make bets on Drag Race, but it's not just about who wins and loses. The real fun comes in all the side betting. For example, I placed a bet on how many times Mandy Mango would lose her wig in the first 3 episodes. Thought I guessed high. I wasn't even close. Are you guys watching Drag Race? This show's mostly going to be about that tonight. Okay, of course, it's not only for Drag Race. You can place bets on all kinds of things. You can bet on how many NHL players are going to come out of the closet this season. We're already at 1. That's pretty good. Or which Republican politicians will get caught with a Grindr profile this month. It's never 0. So I've got money on those things. As always, thank you, Matthew, for supporting the show. Good luck with your new venture. Okay. Pals, here at Honky Talkin, we care about the Tuesday experience, and we've catered that experience to our fans, the Honky Talkaholics, as well as fans of alcohol, the alcoholics, as we call them, by bringing together the power of Tuesday with the power of good local beer. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I give you the official beer of Honky Talkin, Long Piss Lager. This is a good crowd tonight. Have you guys all seen this ad 30 or 40 times? Good, I'm going to do it one more time. Now, this delicious light beer is brought to us by Louisville's own Monic Beer Company. Every one of these beers you buy puts a little money right into the very shallow pockets of the very poor Wolfm'n, and that in turn keeps the show, quote unquote, free. Now, every week at halftime, I tell you guys you have just enough time for a short shit or a long piss, and if you drink it right, Long Piss Lager is guaranteed to create the perfectly timed piss for that mid-show break. Of course, contact your doctor if Long Piss Lager causes short shits. It is not supposed to do that. At only $6 and 4% alcohol, Long Piss Lager is the perfect Tuesday beer. Please drink responsibly. Never drink and drive. Special thanks to Monic for letting me put piss in the name of one of their beers. And of course, for legal and ethical reasons, I have to reiterate, no piss was used in the making of Long Piss Lager. I have to say it. Okay, Wolfies, give me some music. Let's get our musical guest, Ellie Ruth, on up here. Come on up, Ellie. Is she here? Someone go get her, because these guys are going to keep playing. There she is! There they are! Come on up, y'all! Give it up for Ellie Ruth! For the Wolfm'n one time, huh? All right, now while they're getting ready, they're tuning up and all that, I'm going to read one more little advertisement for you. Folks, this portion of the program is brought to you by the folks at the Kindred Folk Society. A lot of folks. I overfolked it. The Kindred Folk Society is a nonprofit organization based in Madison, Indiana that focuses on providing arts, education, and cultural opportunities, primarily music performances. The society, has launched a new festival called Play Music on the Porch Day to bring the community together through music and to support its upcoming Front Porch Legacy Singer, Songwriter, and Music Education series. That happens in August. It's very cool. They've also recently launched a new concert series called the Still Folkin' Music Series. Okay, which yours truly will soon be a part of. Check this out. The boys and I are headed up to Madison on February 7th to play with Anthony Ray Wright and Robert Reynolds and the Last Call All-Star Band. That's going to be a hell of a show. We had Robert Reynolds on the show here before. He was in the Mavericks. Coolest guy in the world. Now, then next month, on March 14th, this series will host the Bebelhauser Brothers with Michael Cleveland. So I say this all the time. If you've never been up to Madison, it is totally worth the trip. And here are two great excuses to go up there, especially the one on February 7th. You gasped audibly when I said Michael Cleveland. You didn't gasp when I said we were doing it. Anyway, both of those great reasons to go up and hang out in Madison. As always, thank you to Jane and, in a way, the entire city of Madison for supporting this show. Okay. All right, friends, are we ready? Are you guys ready for our musical guest? Yes, hell yeah. All right, friends, our musical guest tonight is one of the most talented musicians in the city, full stop. As I mentioned before, you may have seen her with Hot Brown Smackdown, but it's just as likely that you've seen her in any number of bands with any number of artists just sitting in, leaving a trail of melted faces in her wake. She just released her debut solo album a few months back. It's absolutely incredible, and I'm so excited that we finally have her on the show. Give it up for Ellie Ruth, everybody.
Thanks, Tyler.
Ready?
Let's do it. I left my cigarettes out in the rain. My subconscious is at it again. There's something living in my gut telling me which way to turn the wheel. I'm looking for an answer. I'm looking for an answer to it all. That look in your eyes is exactly why I didn't want to talk. You got a way of making me feel like my brain's a little off. Well, it's happened, time and again. Still, I don't know the answer. I don't know the answer. And it's okay that we're drowning. So we got notes at the bottom before we can breathe. At the top, it's okay if we're falling out of love. 'Cause even though we know what's gonna happen, we're gonna stay till the very end. Till the very end. I'm gonna cut my own hair, look in the mirror. Maybe I'll float out when I see her. Taking control of my space, baby, I'm looking for a reason. And it's inevitable. Do get time, might change, but staying the same is not the goal. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe that's the answer. And it's okay that we're drowning. 'Cause we got notes at the bottom before we can breathe. At the top is okay if we're falling out of love. 'Cause even though we know what's gonna happen, we're gonna stay till the glad to be here tonight on this chilly Tuesday. This is Chris Cup on the cello. Freaking ripping it up over here. Let's see. We're doing some songs off the record that I released last year. This one is called, which wasn't that long ago. It's January, I guess. It was October. It was a few months ago. But this song's called Take My Time. Awesome. I think we're going to do a cover of a Karen Dalton song that's called Something's on Your Mind. And if you haven't listened to Karen Dalton, you should definitely check her out. She was an amazing songwriter and artist that died pretty young. This one's called Something's on Your Mind. Yesterday, any way you made it was just fire. So you turn your days into nighttime. Well, didn't you say you can't make it without ever even trying? Well, something's on your mind. Let these times show that you're breaking up the lines, leaving all your dreams too far behind. Well, then you say you can't make it without ever even trying. Well, something's on your mind. Maybe another day you wanna feel another way, you can't stop crying. You haven't got a thing to say. You feel you wanna run away, there's no use trying. Anyway, well, I've seen the writing on the wall. And those who cannot maintain will always fall. What did you say? You can't make it without ever even trying. Something's on your mind. Something's on your mind. Ooh. Hold on. Got this button that's clacking. Clack-a-lackin'. There we go. Alright, this is called Worm Song. I fall up at the middle like a broad-leaved worm. I ride around and flail about. I'm fragile and I'm just as afraid as you. Don't know what I am supposed to do. persimmon trees, old wrinkled fruit, peel back its stuff and black and skin. To reveal the orange sweet flesh within. I had to travel a long way to walk it off. But this place was made for four wheels and not 2 feet. Too many times I felt defeated. Too many times I felt defeated. 2 words can't free me when I strap myself inside a metal cage. And I roll myself up onto a deadly expressway every day, every day. I fall up in the middle like a prodded earthworm. I ride around and I flail about. And any mortifying recollection, I've got time to keep my head up in the clouds. And all the divine is wedged in between the grooves of my tennis shoes. Cool. We got time for one more song? 2 more songs? Yeah. 2 more. Okay, we'll do 2 more. Okay, so I put out this music in October of last year, and you can find it out in the world, except on Spotify. I left a few singles on Spotify, some breadcrumbs to lead you away from the platform. Yeah, I decided to take my music off of Spotify. And for many reasons, I think there's a lot of artists that have been taking their music off of that platform. It feels very hard to do. It's hard to support ourselves and hard to have a catalog and show people our resume of sorts. This is what we do, which is like these days, like Instagram. How many followers do you have? How many listens do you have? It's a rat race, and it's really hard to do. So I'm really grateful that people like Tyler put together a show like this on a Tuesday night where we can see each other face to face and play music together. And I'm really grateful for that, and I hope that that keeps happening more and more, because that makes me feel really good. So thank you for being here. Please support artists, and it's hard out there. Bandcamp is great. Spotify, there are a lot of artists that still have Spotify, but consider your options. Let me know if you want to know more about it. But we don't have to get into it. But yeah, I have CDs, so hit me up if you want a CD, if you still have a CD player. I do not have LP yet, or whatever, records, so I do have some silverware left, so funny story. I made merch for myself when we did like a little tour around this release.
And I have a friend who has a laser engraver who builds fuzz pedals, by the way. He's amazing. His name's Pat Schroering. He plays in Hot Brown Smackdown with me, and he builds fuzz pedals, and he bought a laser engraver so he could laser engrave art onto his pedals. And it's really cool. And I was like, hey, let me use that. I laser engraved a bunch of silverware that I got from Goodwill and Peddler's Malls, and I sold them each for $5 each, baby. People bought them. They're really cool. They're like forks and knives and spoons with like art on them. Ellie Ruth art or whatever. So yeah, if you want some special silverware, I still got some left. I don't think there's any more spoons. There's just forks and knives. Anyway, there's that. CDs, whatever. Come say hi. And support local music by showing up with your beautiful faces and coming to see us at these venues, because that means a lot. Cool. Okay, we're going to do 2 more songs. Here we go. Again, this is Chris Cuff on the cello. He's one of my best freaking friends. We went to school together, and I've known him a long time, and I love playing with him. Here we go. We're going to do the next one. y'all. We'll just do one more little quick one. My name's Ellie Ruth. This is Chris Cup on the cello. Alright, this is one of those that's not on Spotify. It's called Senselessly. Thank you guys so much for being here. She's a mama gaining altitude all the time. You'll get it, won't believe it. Dust is what she'll leave behind. To get out of the fold, right between the lasso and the hog tie, she will look you in the eyes and tell you it's gonna be alright. Just don't squint your eyes. Sitting alone at the bar, 'cause I love you so senselessly. I could have jumped the fence a long time ago to dip my toe in and see if I would be desirable. But if he says no, she doesn't really care when they sit and stare. I wanna be more like her, fearless and a little pointless too. I wanna be you. I don't mind paying for your time, 'cause I love you so senselessly. I don't mind sitting alone at the bar, 'cause I love you so senselessly. Thank you.
Shit! Damn. Guys, give it up for Ellie and Chris one more time. Come on now. Y'all come on over here, let's chat about it. Now, real quick, let me address you, the crowd. It's been a break. We're coming back strong. Don't expect it to be this good all the time, okay? If you expect it to be this good, you're gonna have a bad time. Okay. Oh, hey guys.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. Got it one more time, please. That was awesome. Hi. Thanks for being on the Tuesday show. Chris, nice to meet you. Jesus fucking Christ, I guess I should start with. That was amazing. Okay, Ellie, you're from here, right?
Yeah.
And you've lived here your whole life. When did you pick up the fiddle or violin? What's the difference? Second question. Question 1.2. Is there a difference?
Yeah,
But how
great
long have you been playing?
question. Well, actually, I started when I was around 5 years old on the viola.
That's a
which is
violin, but a
slightly-
little bigger?
It's like a little bigger.
Yeah.
The tuning's a little different. It's got a C string, not an E. Whatever. I played viola until through college. I still play the viola, but I got my degree in it at U of L.
Nice.
Chris.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I started on that. I started playing fiddle when I was like 13 or maybe like somewhere around there. I had some friends that I grew up with that were like also in violin classes, but they like were buying some fiddle books, so we did a little there. But then also I think a big influence on me was my dad got really into bluegrass music, and he bought an upright bass and started going to this bluegrass jam in LaGrange, Kentucky, which is close to, I grew up in Smithfield, and he started forcing me to go, and
Yeah.
I went with my viola, and there were like 6 of us in this little like kind of like closet of this
And they were
coffee
like,
house.
"Where'd you get that big fiddle, girl? Get in here."
I know. Well, yeah, to most eyes, it just looks like fiddle. And I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I was like 13. I feel like I would probably cried a little bit after. It was really scary because they're like solo, and I was like, what do you do? But it was like such a great way to learn. And also, it was such an amazing community there. There were like a big group of people that started to go every week for years. A lot of people that were like my dad's age, but there were a lot of younger people too. And it was like so many people were learning in that process of us all coming together every Monday night to jam together and play bluegrass songs.
Yeah.
And I miss that. It's like it happens in Louisville too, and it's lovely. You know, like the Wednesday night Monarch thing.
I'm glad that you're like harping on community and like live music and stuff, because
Yeah.
it's been my obsession. I think it's because it's New Year's too.
Yeah.
I get very
I'm so
into
lonely.
like, you know, let's change things up for the new
Yeah.
year. And I really want to peel myself away from the internet and be
Yeah,
in
me
places
too.
more often. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Absolutely.
And
yeah.
I think there's something to it. I don't know. I mean, you gave me like really great props for the Tuesday show. They didn't clap enough for it. I
Yeah,
don't
what the
think.
hell?
But still not enough. But anyway, a big reason why I do this, why we do this, is because, you know, getting people to come into the room and be in the crowd and hang out every week and, you know, unplug and stuff. I think that's important. I
Yeah.
think maybe I'm stupid too. I don't know. But I don't know.
It's
I think
lovely
it's,
to be stupid. I don't know.
yeah, I think so too. Fuck
Also,
it.
you're not.
Now, speaking of being stupid, I also went to U of L. I was majoring in being a mascot probably at the same time that you guys were there. Chris, have you also been playing since you were a wee child?
Yeah, I started in like 4th grade playing the cello, and
Yeah.
then I ended up seeing this girl in high school, and she taught me how to play bluegrass music and stuff. So that, yeah.
And then you fell into the dark recesses of bluegrass.
Here we are.
Which is a scary place to be.
By the way, to answer your question earlier, the difference between the fiddle
Oh,
and
sorry.
the violin, this is like such a common joke, but it's one has strings and one has strings.
Ah,
It's the-
what else do I got? I got that. That's what. All right. Well, who all are you guys all playing with right now? Like Ellie, I know you do Hot Brown.
Yeah.
Is that the only other thing you got going on, or you
Hot
just kind
Brown
of sit with people?
Smackdown.
Yeah, Hot Brown Smackdown. Fucking rules.
Yeah,
If
they're
anyone-
crazy.
If anyone hasn't,
Oh my God.
have we all seen Hot Brown
So
Smackdown? It's a real wild time. I remember.
It is
I
wild.
have a fun story about seeing Hot Brown once. I was very hammered drunk. It
Yeah,
was the-
that's when we met. Right?
yeah, I know. And this is how we met. It was the first time I had seen Hot Brown Smackdown. I was hammered drunk after the show. I was like, I gotta ask that fiddle player to play with us sometime to just like sit in. And I was like really awkwardly like, hey,
You really weren't.
this is how I
That's
remember
how
it.
you
I was like,
remember it.
you're like really good. And I got a band and we do stuff. We're not as good as that. We're not that good. You should hang out. I gotta leave. That's how I remember it.
Well, Tyler, I knew who you were. I knew how awesome you were, and I was like, oh my god, Tyler. Tyler just asked me to sit in with his band. That's fucking cool.
Well,
Like,
you've
that's-
done it.
That was what I was thinking.
We
so.
need to do that again. We need
That
to
was
have
really
you come
fun.
hang out with
Yes.
us. I mean, you can join us on the Tuesday show anytime.
Lovely. I live
think
down the street.
you're going to in a little bit. Chris, who else do you play with?
I've spent my early 20s running around with Restless Legs String Band as a mandolin
yes,
player.
hell yeah.
We don't play too much anymore, which is cool because I have time to work on focus with Ellie, and I play bass with Grace Rogers and her band. And,
Yeah.
kind of trying to start a solo thing right now, but I don't write music. I just like singing songs and playing fiddle tunes and stuff. So
You have
Hell
a
yeah.
solo show.
yeah, can I plug my show?
Of course, please.
Cool, I'm
You owe
playing-
me $20, but go ahead.
Gotcha, yeah.
What's the show?
It's this Saturday, the 24th, at Surface Noise Records. We're doing a cello fest. So,
Cello Fest.
yeah. So
Hell
Cello
yes.
Fest this Friday. This Saturday.
That's what we need. Cello. All right. That's awesome. And Ellie, you just put out your solo album
Yes.
a few months ago.
Yes.
Was it October, I guess?
Yes, it was.
And it's fucking phenomenal. I liked again that you're only leaving the breadcrumbs on Spotify. And you already said you have some for sale. Do you have some for sale tonight?
It's in the back of my car, and I will go get it.
Okay, yeah. She will
Classic
go get
me.
Real
Yeah.
quick before I let you go, I wanted to talk to you about Rock Lottery because you were just in that.
Oh my gosh, that was such a freaking blast.
Isn't it crazy?
It was awesome.
Yeah, I did it pre-COVID, I guess, so it's been quite a while. But all I remember is trying desperately to remember stuff.
Yeah.
That was the whole
Holy
day for me. Was like, and it's all I recall. I don't
Yeah.
remember any of it, but that. How was it
Yeah.
for you that whole
Oh
day?
my gosh, it was so fun. Like, talk about also like.
Community, right?
I
there.
know,
Yeah.
you know, I was gonna say.
I know, but it's
I-
awesome. It
I
really
can't-
is. That.
It really is. It's so cool. It's so cool to see people come together, obviously. But
Mm-hmm.
like, man, like, how? Why? When else would that happen if you're not like you like make this agreement
Yeah.
to do it and you show up and it's like camp.
Well, let's explain to anyone
Oh,
who
yeah.
does't know what it is. So
Yeah.
you show up at what time? 9 a.m.
9 or 10, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Yeah, I already forgot.
it was Saturday, by the way. You show up at 9 a.m. and there are 25 musicians there, 5 drummers.
Yes.
And the drummers are basically team captains.
Totally.
Chase, you were there. You were a team captain.
Oh,
And you guys you break out into basically 5 bands.
yeah.
And then the bands go write some stuff, right?
Yes.
Am I missing anything?
No,
Maybe
that's it.
donuts. There was the donut.
There
in there or
was
something.
actually pastries from
Yeah.
Blue Dog Cafe.
Oh,
How many
that's
songs
nice.
did you all have to write?
Everyone had to write. We had to write 3 songs, and you could do a cover, but it couldn't be included in the 3. You had to have 3 original songs.
So 3 original
12
songs
hours.
in 12 hours, and you're playing them tonight in front of a pretty packed house.
It
at
was
Headlight.
it was packed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nerve wracking.
And of course, the crowd also feels like that same community that's up on stage is out there too.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
the Louisville music scene had an office party, is what it
Right.
feels like.
Yeah, totally.
It's the best. And your band was what were you guys called?
You're called Saddle.
Sadlel. Sadlel, easy
Sure.
to say.
Spelled Saddlull.
Well, it was super trippy and amazing.
It was really
great.
fun. Yeah.
I loved it. All right, you've got stuff for sale. Tell these people to buy it again.
Please buy it.
Please buy the stuff.
please
She's
buy
got
it.
it for sale. Guys, give it up for
Buy the
Ellie
stuff.
and Chris one more time. Thanks for being on the show, you guys. That was awesome. All right, that buzzer means it's halftime, you guys. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll hang out with Mick Sullivan, who will tell us a story for the second time, technically, but it's going to be the first time we get through it. But first, we're doing a hard 20-minute break. We're just running late tonight, guys. Sorry about that. there's too many people to do a 15-minute break. Don't ask me to do the math. We're doing a 20-minute break. We'll be back at 9:35. That means you have just enough time for a short shit or a long piss. Be right back. Don't go nowhere.
late. Running wicked late. But that's fine. You guys don't have anything going on, right? It's January. Spotlight, guys. Fresh batteries. It's so bright. All right, follow me around. You just got to make sure I can read this. So you're basically spotlighting these note cards. Okay, great. Hey, over the break, I found us a judge for the Wolfm'n set. Give it up for Judge Sean up here, presiding. Judge Sean presiding. Now, he knows that this is the redemption episode, so he knows that he wields a Casey, it is so nice to have you back, brother. Sean wields a lot of power tonight in the redemption set. All right, we're back after 4 weeks off, you guys. It was really nice having 4 whole weeks between shows to write a bunch of jokes for this show. Unfortunately, I forgot to do that for 3 weeks and 6 days. So I wrote them all last night, but it's fine. I did think about over-preparing, and I decided not to. I'm just trying to run away from you, sorry. I decided not to because I didn't want to spoil you guys. What am I going to do? Like, put on an excellent show this time, and then next week we just put on the regular show? That's kind of what's happening. Ellie Ruth was amazing. Give it up one more time. That was sick. Anyway, don't worry. That is what's happening. I did finally have time to clean this jacket. Didn't do it, but I had time to do it. Also forgot to do that. I spent most of my time off forgetting to do shit, which was pretty sick. I don't get to do that a lot. Feel like a lot has happened in the past 4 weeks, so I'm just going to get started right into it. First, I think we have to talk about Jane Don't. I wasn't ready to like her, didn't like her, and now I think she's the front runner, and she's also my favorite. Second favorite to Darlene Mitchell, who I don't think she's got what it takes to go all the way, but I think she's the sweetest of all the queens. I'm also a big fan of Nene and Vita. I think they're going to crush it this week because it's a design challenge, and that's where they excel. Are you guys watching Drag Race? No. Okay, well then, fuck me. None of that makes any sense. It is my New Year's resolution to talk about Drag Race more on the show, so I need you bitches to get caught up, okay? We're only 3 episodes in, right? We're on episode 4 this week? Okay, so let's all get on the same page with Drag Race, or we're fucking up. Besides that, New Year's resolutions, who's got one? Are any of us still doing it? Do we do that? I like to do it. Are you guys doing it? Yeah? Are you sticking with it? Yeah. No? Yeah. I don't believe you. What is it?
To smoke more cigarettes.
Smoke more cigarettes? Wow. That's one I think you're going to nail, buddy. You smell like you're crushing it right now. Camel crushing it. That's right, Casey. Yes. Yes. I beat it.
I had no filter with that one.
Oh, fuck. Damn. You made me the butt of the joke, brother. All right, now, hey, I wanted to tell you, I'm not nailing my New Year's resolution. My big one is to cut back on the sweets. Obviously, the holidays have caught up with me. I learned that today when I put on this outfit again. I was like, oh, fuck. But I'm not doing a good job. I did learn that when you're cutting back on sweets, the thing you don't want to do is tell anyone, because as soon as you do, someone in the immediate vicinity will be like, oh, well, that wouldn't be a problem for me. I don't even like sweets. Which, you know, thanks, because I fucking asked you, idiot. But also, and mainly, if you don't like sweets, hearing someone say, oh, well, I don't like sweets is the same thing as hearing that you don't like to orgasm to me. That is the same exact thing. Like, oh, that actually wouldn't be a problem for me. I fucking hate coming, so fucking better than me or something. Anyway, yeah, I'm not doing great on that. What else is new? My wedding anniversary was recently. It was last week. Hopefully this counts as remembering, because I forgot last week. Mouth sounds. She forgot too. We've been together for like 30 years. It's fine. Okay. Obviously, a lot is happening in the news. This is obviously the big story we missed, an ICE agent murdered a woman who was trying to drive away from him. Somehow, the Please Tread on Me crowd has found a way to argue that this action was taken by the agent to save himself from being run over. Because as we all know, the only way to save yourself from being run over by a car is to firmly plant your feet in the middle of the vehicle's path and shoot and kill the driver of the vehicle that's driving towards you. That's how you keep people safe, right? What the fuck is that? Anyway, sorry to bring it down, you guys. On the bright side, this is where I want to go with this. I feel like the Republican Party is coming apart at the seams. It seems like it's slowly happening, but I think that there's a clear rift between the MAGA party and the America First party. I still haven't decided which one's the assholes and which one's the idiots, because I think that's how they're splitting teams. But tonight, I had a really fun idea for a game that we could play. Has anyone played the game Wavelength before? Thank you, Gary. We're good. Has anyone played Wavelength before? Okay, I'm gonna show you how to play it. It's the easiest game, and this is gonna. Oh, no, there we go. This is gonna make me feel better, I think, about everything that's going on. I just like to play games. Okay, so this is Wavelength. Has anyone seen this before? It's basically you spin this thing and it gives you like a spot on the spectrum, right? On the spectrum of where things go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spin it, and I'm gonna decide who I'm gonna call out on the asshole to idiot spectrum, and then you guys will move the needle where you think that goes. So right up the middle is, the perfect mix between the two. To the left is gonna be the assholes, to the right, the idiots. Do we get it? Do you guys get it? Okay, we'll try it. Here, I'm not allowed to look at it. I thought it would be fun because of the sounds, too. I like the sounds. All right. Okay. I'm going to go with Marjorie Taylor Greene. Now, you guys tell me where you want from, this is asshole, all the way to idiot. Where do you want me to put that one?
Right in the tank.
Where, over here on asshole? This is pretty far into asshole. Do you guys like that?
Put it in the tank. More idiot.
I think it's middle.
More idiot. We're saying middle. They can't all be middle. Now, really think about this. More idiot.
Is she that dumb or is she that stupid?
That's the same thing. Go smoke a cigarette. All right, I think you guys want it in the middle, but I would say that Marjorie Taylor Greene is an idiot. She's way more of an idiot than an asshole. Okay, let's try again. I'm going to do another one. Thank you, Casey. Okay.
More Casey in the monitor, got you.
All right, Stephen Miller. Stephen Miller. All the way over to asshole. Bada bing! That's what I'm talking about. All right, now you guys are getting the hang of it. All right, let's do one more. Rant, rant. Well, no, that's the same place it was before. No, it's the same place it was before. Sorry, hold on. I'm gonna say RFK Jr. Okay. All the way to idiot? We're so extreme. This is a spectrum. We should blame Tylenol. Right here, all the way over? All the way over. I think he's kind of an asshole. Who did that voice, though? That was really good. Give it up for Lindsay. Crushing the RFK Jr. voice. All right. That was fun. I want to play that game again. I wanted to try it out tonight, but we are running late. So are we ready for our next guest, you guys? Yes? Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next guest does a whole lot. He's a musician. You may have seen him with Louisville's greatest accordion band, Squeezebot. Woody, we're a close second. We're almost there. You may know him from his podcast, The Past and the Curious, or as the author of The Meat Shower and I See Lincoln's Underpants. Both, despite their very sexy titles, are children's books. At the end of the day, Mick is a storyteller, and tonight that's exactly why he's here, to tell us a story. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mick Sullivan. Hit it, man. Nice, Wolfies. Now, once again, before Mick starts, I want to tell you guys that we had Mick on the show before. Was anyone here when we tried to do this previously? It was a rough time. So tonight we're gonna redeem ourselves.
It wasn't my fault that it was.
It wasn't
a rough
your
time.
fault. I think it was
Be clear.
our fault mainly, but tonight we've got it figured out. So
We're gonna
Mick, I
make
give the floor to you.
amends.
Jesus Christ, Casey.
You're in the clear. You weren't here either.
Yeah. All right. The floor is yours, Mick. Take it away.
Hi, everybody. My name is Mick Sullivan. Thanks. I usually talk to children. That's my job. I work at the Fraser History Museum. And thank you. Our curator is here. This will be cool. I also produce a podcast called The Past and the Curious. Could you go ahead and go to the next slide there, please?
Next slide.
Yeah. Try to keep up. You can all pull out your phones right now and hit subscribe if you want. I've been doing this for 10 years, and it's a podcast. I write music, and I plumb the depths of history and find a lot of different stories that match. So every episode has two stories that tie in thematically somehow. And it covers a lot of ground. I've done like almost 140 episodes in 10 years. And I get a lot of letters from families and parents that really, they just like, people are hungry for content that is good for kids. And I feel really passionate about that. And I think kids deserve that and they need that. I grew up watching like Pete and Pete, which was fucking awesome. And I try to fill in a little bit of a way that gap. So I can get kids like when they go to bed or while they're on their way to school in the car, and it creates a lot of conversation. So anyway, I've also created some live shows out of that, and I've gone to Boston and Pittsburgh and Chicago just this last year to do some live shows. And so this is a portion of that. It's a 12-minute segment. Okay, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, just so you know. It's only 12 minutes. If you don't like it, it's only 12 minutes.
If you don't like it, fuck off.
That's right.
He can't say that.
That's
His boss is here.
He's got my back. So what I did is I took one of my favorite stories, which just so happens to center right here in Louisville, but it's actually an international story from the 1840s. And I created an animation, which you'll clearly see that I'm a better musician than an artist, and that's okay. And then I wrote music. You're going to hear music. I'm also going to play music with the music that I wrote, and I'm going to read you the story that tells you the story of John Banvard. So if you would go to the next slide, please. This is a painting by a man named John Banvard who lived, his big work was done in the 1840s. He was clearly a painter. This is one of his few surviving paintings. It is in the Wisconsin, whatever, art museums in Wisconsin. I don't know. There's not many of his pieces left. The story that I'm going to tell you, though, has to do with something called a moving panorama. So he was the pioneer of moving panoramas. He painted, he actually left, he was in Louisville, and he kind of checked out from society for an entire year. He floated down the Mississippi River, and he drew everything that he saw, and he came back, and he painted the longest painting in the world, and he actually like mounted it on pedestals. Would you go to the next slide? Mm-hmm. This is from Scientific America in like 1845, and he would turn a crank, and the thing, or someone else would turn a crank, and he would stand on stage and talk, and everything would just kind of float by, and it was like a 2-hour experience. You'd go to the theater and you'd watch it. It was really cool, you know. And he wound up, you know, for a period of time, he was probably the wealthiest American artist for a very short period of time, and then he was financially ruined, which I don't get into too much with the kids part of the story, but so anyway, next slide. Just to give you perspective, his painting does not survive, but there's one that's almost as long in Boston, and it's very rare that they put it on display because it is gigantic, and they try to show you as much as possible. Next slide, please, so you can get a sense of scale. I know, it's crazy, right? They can only put it up on display. A friend of mine who lives up there got these pictures. There was like a warehouse that was being completely redone, and so they took the opportunity to display as much of it as possible at the time. So very, very cool. His does not. It did not make it. We don't know where it is. Okay, so again, I'm going to do this thing. It's 12 minutes long, and then I guess I'll talk to Tyler, right?
Yeah.
And there's going to be no problems. All right, next slide. And go ahead one more. John Banvard sat alone on a boat with a big idea. And as the steady river carried him along, he carried few worries of his own, except for the world around him. His hand drew what his eyes saw. The Mississippi River was long, and on its banks were tall trees, flowers of nearly every color, deer and ducks and woodpeckers and owls. He saw eagles and hawks some days, and other days he'd stare at the deep, dark, red clay banks that connected the mighty river and the mysterious land. Some days he probably felt as wild and as free as the animals around him. His was a long voyage that most people could not make. And John saw things most people would never see, at least not in person. So he filled pages of paper with sketches of everything he could to fill in the holes that his memory might miss later. Each night, his eyes gleamed with the light of the stars before he drifted to sleep with a folder of sketches bulging beneath his head. And he dreamed of sharing these sights with the world. So mile by mile, his boat meandered its way down the river. And it wasn't unusual to see someone hunting or a steamboat filled with people heading to one of the river towns along the way. Those people wanted to travel quickly, but not John. His boat was still with an anchor on the bottom or a rope tied to an overhanging tree. He'd wave as they went by and then return to his work, drawing everything he saw. When he reached the end of the river at New Orleans and the Gulf of Mexico, he traveled with all of his drawings back to Louisville, Kentucky. And there he set up in a big barn with plenty of windows for light and room for the huge rolls of canvas that he bought. The hundreds of drawings he made of the river scenes prompted his memory, and he started painting.
One by one, the huge rolls of canvas were filled with paintings of the river scenes, one after another, with barely a break in the scenery. The trees on the banks, the driftwood, the white-tailed deer, the village of Seminole Indians that he had sketched, they all nearly came to life in his paintings. And when he reached the end of the roll, it being filled with a seemingly endless painting, he stitched on a new roll of empty canvas to fill another. As he finished,
John grew excited to share his painting, which was now over 1,000 feet long. He bought a new suit and he rented a theater in downtown Louisville. He built a marvelous contraption for his painting, 2 moving pedestals operated with a crank, and he placed an advertisement in the paper announcing the debut of his longest painting in the world. Finally, the big day arrived, and well over a year of work, life on the river, and a fortune in canvas alone went into the moment, not to mention a lot of paint. John mounted his giant art on his moving contraption, and on one side of the stage, his painting was held in an enormous roll. On the other side stood another pedestal with a crank. The end of the painting was stretched across the stage from one to the other, and when he turned the crank, the gears moved, and his painting slowly drifted across the stage, showing a lazy path down the Mississippi. He had planned what he would say to serve as a guide on the moving panorama journey, hoping the audience would feel as though they were beside him on the boat. With everything working and his speech written, John sat on the edge of the stage, nervously waiting for his audience. He waited all night because nobody came. Oh no. So the next morning he awoke with the sting of last night's flop still heavy on his mind. But he was not one to give up quickly on something that he had believed in for so long, so he walked to the wharf on the Ohio River, where he found workers busy unloading steamboats. And he had an idea. "Take these tickets as a gift and join me at the theater tonight. My moving panorama will astound you. It's the longest painting in the world," he told them. "Moving what?" most of them asked. But that second night, as sure as the river rolls, someone walked through the door and took a seat. And not long after, more people, and they sat down too. So John Banvard finally took the stage. "Picture yourselves on a boat on a river," he called out, and he began turning the crank, and the Mississippi slowly drifted before their eyes while John narrated the scenes with his first-hand memories. People saw deer and cranes and the occasional bear. The far-off towns growing on riverbanks now seemed real and almost familiar. It was magic, and by the end of the night, people felt as if they had seen places and things that they would have never seen. Yet they found their original theater seats beneath them. They must have told other people when they got home because the next night, the audience had grown. And before long, John's moving panorama was the talk of Louisville. Lines snaked around the corner as people clamored to take a guided trip down the Mississippi. It was a dream come true for John, and after a month of successful shows, he was ready to conquer the world. At the Armory Hall in Boston, Massachusetts, thousands of people felt the same way. They were impressed both by John's stories and his terrifically long painting that slowly unrolled before their eyes. he added a pianist, his wife, to the stage with him. She performed gentle waltzes to accent the stories and the images for the audience. It was like going to see a movie long before the idea of a movie had ever been dreamt. It was a smash in Philadelphia and in New York, where John actually added new painted scenes from the Missouri River and the Ohio for the curious city dwellers. He told everyone that it was 3 miles long, which was a gross exaggeration. But it's not an exaggeration to say that John's big idea was a huge success. When he took the panorama to London, England, Queen Victoria herself sent a message that she and her family would like a special showing. So John brought the Mississippi River to Windsor Castle. Queens and commoners alike loved the moving panorama, and he entertained thousands and thousands of people over the years. He continued for a long time, but he did get into a less than friendly competition with a man named P.T. Barnum, who was the most powerful man in entertainment, and this did not work out well for Banvard. Barnum won, and Banvard was ruined financially, forced to sell most of his belongings. That was the end of his moving panorama show. And as an old man, he moved to South Dakota to live with his adult son. No one knows what happened to the longest painting in the world. It may have been used inside the walls of a Dakota church for insulation, or it may have been cut up and used for background scenery for theater and stage shows, or it may have just disappeared. But it lived on in the memory of anyone who saw it, and it continues to live on in the imagination of anyone who heard about it, anyone who learned the story, pictured the long painting, and imagined the Mississippi River flowing by, wherever and wherever they might have been. And now that includes all of you. Hey, thanks everybody. That was really fun. It's nice to do it for adults, where people are drinking. Thank you.
Guys, give it up for Mick Sullivan. I can't believe we did it. Hey, thanks. We finally did it.
We did it!
I knew we'd pull it off.
Yeah, thanks.
So that time that you did it here was, I think, the only time that it catastrophically crashed and burned, right?
Yeah, no, that was the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to me on stage before.
Dude,
I felt like shit for days.
Oh, that's how I feel every week.
All right, cool.
I feel like that after doing this. Like, I tell my wife this all the time. I will be driving home from the show, and I'll be like, ooh, like I just got stung by a bee. And it's just me remembering what I did.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, I
just
feel
the
it.
cringe that I've given myself.
No
But
doubt.
I'm glad it worked. That was
too.
a great story. Now, when you made that, what did you make that for? Like, was that a project that you were doing for the museum?
It was twofold. I was invited to perform at WBUR for this big podcast festival for kids.
WBUR Boston.
WBUR Boston.
That's right.
Yes. So I had done it twice. I'd already performed up there, and they keep asking me back, which is weird, because everyone else is like affiliated with
They love
public
me so
radio,
much
and like
up
I'm just
there.
like a dude in my basement. And so I put it together for that, but then I also use it at the Fraser Museum. So I do it for field trips. And last summer during the Cultural Pass thing, which is a program that the Louisville Free Public Library runs, we would have free admission for kids on Mondays, and I would run it every Monday at 11, and there'd be like 50, 60 kids in there, and it'd be like so awesome to do, you know? It's a great feeling.
You're flexing on me. You had bigger crowds. So what? They're kids. They're stupid.
It was just free. They gave us free, you know.
This is free too, man.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Well, will you come walk around with your dumb tip jar hat for me?
I could have made you money, man. Okay, you do a lot. You're a busy man. I mentioned the children's books. You have one,
Yeah.
and we talked a lot about that when you were on the show previously, I recall.
Yeah.
Which you brought that today because the anniversary is coming up, right?
Yeah. So I wrote, this came out in 2018. This is the only, because that's all, book about the Kentucky Meat Shower, which is a true event that happened March 3rd, 1876. So you do the math and you realize the 150th anniversary is right around the corner, people.
Wow.
So it happens to fall on a Tuesday, I think, this year for 150. So that sucks. So on the 28th, which is the Saturday before, in Owingsville, Kentucky, which is Bath County, Kentucky. I'm going to be there at the library reading. There's going to be a meat shower festival. And I don't know anything more than what I am going to tell you right now. But there's a guy, so the book is from there's one piece of meat anywhere left in the world from the Kentucky Meat Shower, and it is at Transylvania University. And he's the narrator of the book, and he's,
The
100.
piece of meat is the narrator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. He wants answers. The only piece so it's at Transylvania University is where it is. So the guy who he's in the art department. His name's Kurt Godey. He's really awesome. And he's like kind of the keeper of the meat. And when I was writing this book, he told me in 2017, yeah, right. He told me in 2017, he was like, I have plans. I want to reseed the skies with meat. And so he was like, I can't tell you anything other than you need to be there because I'm going to. So I can't sign off on it. I'm not officially like saying you got to be there, but I'm going to be there.
Yeah, you should be there. If you ask me, okay, if it were me and I were re-meeting the sky.
Yeah. Let's think it through, right?
Yeah, I mean, T-shirt cannon, let's go. Right?
That's a real good option.
Yeah.
T-shirt cannon.
He did say that it would be safe. So like I'm guessing like it's probably like jerky or something. Like that's the only thing that I can think of that would be safe.
Say when something is not safe.
Yeah.
Right. No, you're right. You're right. That's why I can't sign off on this. I'm not going to invite like hordes of children to it. But I think you could also drone drop it maybe or something.
I would be there, but it'll be a Tuesday. Like maybe.
No. It's going to be a Saturday. They're moving it. It's on the 28th,
Well, maybe
right?
we can, Matt. Maybe we can go shoot some coverage for the meat shower.
Yeah.
The
that'd be
meat shower
great.
anniversary
Yeah.
episode.
Y'all come.
I guess on the 3rd we're gonna do a meat shower themed episode
Okay.
too.
Do you want me back?
Yeah, maybe. We'll do the story again. All right. Outside of the children's books, shut the hell up out there. Outside of the children's books, you make a podcast that I just listened to an episode in preparation for this episode, and it's great. It doesn't seem like it's for my age level. It is for my reading level, I'll say about myself, but it does seem like it's directed more towards kids. So tell me about The Past and the Curious, which is the podcast.
Yeah. Like I said, I really care about like creating content that's enriching for kids, but also funny. So I write music. Each episode's about 30 minutes long. There's 2 stories. The episode that you listened to was holiday themed. So it was about a real life inspiration, a man who lived in England that was like the proto Scrooge, right? He was actually Cary Elwes, the actor. He's one of his ancestors. And so he was like this. I mean, he obviously was suffering from mental illness. Like he wouldn't spend money. He was rich, and he would like hoard coal, like chunks of coal, and
He ate moldy cheese.
He ate moldy cheese.
Yeah.
He wrestled a bird carcass from a rat from a river, like on the way home. Anyway, so that's one of the stories, and then the other story is about this famous Jewish miser. His name was Yassile, and he was like the town where he lived in Poland and Krakow. Everyone would beg him for money, and he would not give any money, and all this sort of stuff. And then he died, and all of the things that had been happening in the town stopped happening because he was paying for all of that stuff. He just wasn't going to take any credit for it. So that's just one episode, but every episode is thematically related. The stories are about 9 to 12 minutes long. There's music throughout that I write, and it is geared towards kids, but I hear from adults all the time that are like, this is the one thing that we agree on, and we really like listening to it because we learn so much, and then it, begets conversation, which I think is what I'm a parent. That's what parents want for kids,
I'm not a parent, but I felt like it was engaging enough for adults.
Yeah,
like
that's the idea.
I had a kid, it would be one of those things that we can all agree on this.
Right, and I also, there's like, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia jokes in there that no kid's gonna get, Well, like
cool
I did
kids.
an episode, cool kids,
Cool
yeah.
kids, cool
yeah.
babies
I
will
did
get
do an episode about the people who would come clean your outhouse, and they
Yeah.
they were called nightmen.
Oh, the nightman coming.
That's a shitty job.
Hey.
That's right.
Now you do these episodes. They come out about once a month.
They do
right?
come out about once a month. I'm actually about to ramp it up and go twice a month because I'm going to be kickstarting my third book. So you could support that if you want when it starts happening. That's right around the corner.
Hell yeah. Now, I was going to ask you, have you thought about doing it weekly so that it could be worse? Because,
No, it's crazy. Like
doing a weekly show, it'll
tough.
make it worse.
Yeah, no,
it makes it bad.
It is the right amount. I've been doing it for 10 years, and I know exactly how much time it takes to do all of the things.
Yeah, it seems
that's
like
what it is,
you've put
you
in
know?
the time to
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Now, last question before we start playing some music, which you brought the mandolin. I hope you'll stick around. When you named it The Fast and the Curious.
Yes.
Did you know, because it was 10 years ago, did you know that The Fast and the Furious would endear so well for so long? Did you have an inkling, like, this Vin Diesel movie is going to last long enough for this pun to go a decade?
I have never seen a Fast and the Furious movie in my life. I know. I was in a band for a long time.
They're good.
I was in a band called Fire the Saddle for a long time, and we had a song that was one of our favorites that people loved. It was about the movie Contact, and it was just the plot of the movie Contact, which I've never seen. And I
it's
sang
good.
it all the fucking time.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So, no, I'm like totally guilty of all that crap. I still haven't seen it, and I've not seen any of them. No, it was just it was a punny joke, and I was like, maybe there's a chance that like Vin Diesel will be like, yeah, I'll give you a little voice spot,
Yeah.
So-
Maybe they'll make 12 of these movies, and and this pun will live forever.
That's right. There are a couple other places that have like infringed on it, but I had it locked down well enough that I'm not litigious or anything, but
Well, as long as Vin Diesel doesn't come knocking on your door, I think you've made it
no, I think I would like that.
past the point. He'd probably want to play D&D. He's really cool, actually, Vin Diesel.
I just want to see Fast and Curious Tokyo Drift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I want to hear that, too.
Yeah.
Mick, thank you for being on the show.
Thanks
Guys,
for having
give it
me.
up for Mick
Yeah,
Sullivan.
thanks everybody.
Thank you for telling us.
I do have like a few books back there if you want to celebrate the meat shower in style. They're $15.
Well, hey, man, stick around and join us for a song or two. Band, get me over there. Let's play some music.
Will you
Let's
be doing a meet and greet? For the book?
Ho!
Are you guys having fun? Sorry, it's going late tonight. You don't have anything going on. Tomorrow's Wednesday. It's basically the Saturday of midweek. Pretty much. It's Redemption Week. We fucked this song up like 4 times before. Mary, fry some fish, mama. I'm as hungry as can be. Oh, Lordy, how I wish, mama, you could keep the baby quiet, 'cause my head's killing me. I seen my ex last night, mama, at a dance at Miller's store. She was with that Jackie White, mama. I killed them both, now they're buried under Jenkins' sycamore. Think I'm psycho, don't you, mama? You can pour me a cup. Think I'm psycho, don't you, mama? Better let 'em lock me up. Don't hand the dog to me, mama. I might squeeze him too tight. And I'm as nervous as can be, mama. Let me tell you about last night. I woke up in Johnny's room, mama, standing right by his bed, with my hands near his throat, mama, wishing both of us was dead. Think I'm psycho, don't you, mama? I just killed Johnny's pup. Think I'm psycho, don't you, mama? Better let 'em lock me up. You know that little girl next door, mama? I think her name's Betty Clark. Oh, don't tell me that she's dead, mama. Why, I just seen her in the park. She was sitting on a bench, mama, thinking of a game to play. Seems I was holding a wrench, mama, then my mind walked away. You think I'm psycho, don't you, mama? Didn't mean to break your cup. Think I'm psycho, don't you, mama? Mama, why don't you get up? Say something to me, mama. Mama, why don't you get up? Oh, no, mama, please. Close enough. Okay. That's the 5th time we've done that song on the show, and I still think, but we have to throw it to the judge for this one. Psycho song, but good job. Thank you, Judge. Now, Judge, give us a 1 out of 10 for that one, please. Psycho song, but good job. That is good. Judge Sean.
That was just the name of the song.
That is the name of the song. 7.5. I think that's fair. All right. If I had to judge the judge, I'd judge him fairly, I think.
And this is a vicious psycho.
This is, oh, Jesus Christ. Casey, it's so good to have you, buddy. All right. So the idea for this set was we're going to redo some shit that we fucked up. Now, like I said, I haven't fucked anything up yet. So one of these days, but
Billy sang a song once, and he was like, I fucked that up. The crowd disagreed, the judge disagreed, but Billy's his own worst critic, so he wanted to do the song again. And we said, sure, you can do it again. So Billy's going to do a band song, and he's going to sing it.
I can't see these notes.
Good. So far it's going great. We got a 75% on our first one that we were going to come back and nail, so let's do it. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Can't get over you, but the flames still burn.
song. I think we did better last time. Judge Sean. A soulful 9, sax 10. Ooh, extra points. Judge Sean. In the court of Honky Talkin. Judge Sean is wearing a wig. All right.
In the redemption round.
Hey, is Ellie Ruth still here? Ellie? Anywhere? Is she still here? She is! Give it up for Ellie Ruth. Ellie's gonna come join us for one. Okay, so for Ellie's redemption song, once upon a time we've done this a couple times, a Loretta Lynn tribute in town. And this year we were gonna do it and we failed. And by we, I mean I did, to get that together. So Ellie's gonna do a Loretta Lynn song for us, if you guys are into that. You guys like Loretta Lynn? Cool. Bow. Hi.
Holy shit. That was great.
Now, of course, you were running a little late. You came straight from work today, so we didn't get to run this at all. So this is gonna be. I've been told I shouldn't tell the crowd that. But I like to tell them that.
It's true. Honestly, like the last 2 times that we did this song, it was great. It was awesome. I feel like
we don't need redemption, but we're gonna try.
I feel like this is the time where I'm gonna. I don't feel very strongly about it, and I shouldn't say that. But here we go. We're doing it. I'm so excited. This is Whispering Sea.
It's on the 5 and you do the fiddle pick. Here we go.
Am I in there?
There she is. Yeah. Oh.
I sat down by the sea, and it whispered to me. It brought back an old love affair that used to be. It told me that you had found someone new. It left me to cry over you. Whispering sea, rolling by. You listen to me cry. I cry because my love was proved untrue. Oh, how I love him so, but no one will ever know. No one but the whispering truth to thee. Well, I thought I left behind all his love, but I was blind. I should have known that there was no use to pretend. I thought I knew love I could find. You never crossed my mind, but the whispering sea talked to me. Whispering sea, rolling by. You listen to me cry. I cry because my love was proved untrue. Oh, how I love him so. No one will ever know. No one but the drifting, whispering sea. No one but the drifting, whispering sea.
Give it up for Ellie Ruth, you guys. Shit. Thank you, Ellie. That was amazing. As per usual. Okay, so I asked all the guys, you want a redemption song? No one really thought of anything, but Chris back on the drums. So the band plays people up, they play little bumper things to get our guests up on stage, and a lot of times they end up landing on Led Zeppelin songs, mainly because Billy calls him out, and look at him. Come on. So he'll be like, oh, let's play this. And a few times we will say Chris kind of beefed it. That maybe he didn't beef it, but he fucked it all the way up. No, he just did a little, it wasn't exactly, the right thing. So, but here's the thing. Chris has told me he is a big Led Zeppelin fan. He has told me specifically that he knows the vast majority of Led Zeppelin's catalog like the back of his hand. These are just flukes that have happened. So tonight I said, well, how about this? I'll pick a random Led Zeppelin song, and I'll just start it, and you will see if you know it, if you're that confident, which he is. So he says, bring it on. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw out a random Led Zeppelin song and see if Chris can nail it. And this is his redemption. Yeah. No, not that one. Not that one.
Can I have my mandolin on
Yeah, let's do that. All right. That would be sick. Okay, here we go. Spend my days with a woman unkind, smoke my stuff and drank all my wine. Made up my mind, I'm making a new start. Going to California with an aching in my heart. Someone told me there's a girl out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair. Took my chances on a big jet plane. Never let them tell you that they're all the same. Oh, the sea was red and the sky was gray. Wondered how tomorrow could ever follow today. The mountains and the canyons started to tremble and shake. The children of the sun began to awake. Watch out. Seemed that the wrath of the gods got a punch on the nose and it started to flow. I think I might be sinking. Throw me a line if I reach it in time. I'll meet you up there where the path runs straight and high. Find a queen without a king. Say she plays guitar and cries and sings. La 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 la. Ride a white mare in the footsteps of dawn, trying to find a woman who's never, never, never been born. Standing on a hill in my mountain of dreams, telling myself it's not as hard, hard, hard as it seems. Nice one, guys. Sick. Give it up for Chris. He actually. Hey.
You're an asshole, but that was a pretty good one.
Thanks. I gotta hand it to him though. He did know that song immediately, and he nailed it. So 10 out of 10. Oh, we do have to talk to the judge. Mandolin 10, song 9, -2 for no drums. Okay.
Not so 10 out of 10, are we?
Bop, bop, bop. Okay. All right, we're going to do one more song. And this one, thank you guys for hanging out this late, by the way. We're having a blast. It's really good to be back. I've missed the show. I haven't missed you guys, but I've missed the show. I've missed doing it. So, I missed you guys too. Speaking of, this one's for you guys. So, we did this song once. We totally crushed it. And we're going to crush it again right now. But the crowd wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like, this is a song for the crowd. You know, there's some spots where we need the crowd to be there. So this is for you guys to redeem yourselves, okay? And I want you to think of this on a higher level, because crowds in this town, ask your musician friends, suck. And tonight you can prove me wrong. You know, you can be that one Louisville crowd that's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, this is a Jimmy Buffett song called Cheeseburger in Paradise. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Tried to amend my carnivorous habits. Made it nearly 70 days. Losing weight with speed, eating sunflower seeds, drinking lots of carrot juice and soaking up a race. But at night I'd have these wonderful dreams, some kind of sensuous treat, not zucchini, fettuccine, or bulgur wheat, but a big warm bun with a huge chunk of meat. Cheeseburger in paradise, heaven on earth with an onion slice. Not too particular, not too precise. I'm just a cheeseburger in paradise. Well, I heard about them old-time sailor men. They'd eat the same thing again and again. Warm beer and bread, they said, could raise the dead. Well, it reminds me of the menu at a Holiday Inn. But times have changed for sailors these days. When I'm in port, I get what I need. Not just bananas or bananas or daiquiris, but that American creation on which I feed. I need that cheeseburger in paradise, medium rare with monster beef nice, heaven on earth with an onion slice. I'm just a cheeseburger in paradise. Come on, Woody. Let's get sexy, baby. All right, this is where we need you guys. I like mine with lettuce and tomato, Heinz 57 and French fried potatoes, a big kosher pickle and a cold draft beer. Well, good God Almighty, which way do I steer for that cheeseburger in paradise? Making the best of every virtue and vice, worth every damn bit of sacrifice. You get a cheeseburger in paradise. I need a cheeseburger in paradise. I'm just a cheeseburger in paradise.
Good work, you guys. You did it. So redeemed future mistakes don't count. 12. Hell yeah.
Hey, you wigging out now.
Hey, you don't have lights, do you? You have to tell me. You have to tell me if you have lice. God, this guitar sucks. Hey, thanks for coming out, you guys. Did everyone have fun? Did you guys have a good time? We did too. It's good to be back. Well, thanks for coming out tonight. I hope you like the show. You're welcome. Didn't cost your ass a dime, except for all the tips. Thank you for tipping. Did you guys tip? Sounds like you didn't. And I know that it's a school night, and I know you gotta go. So before you do, let me tell you one more time. Hey, my wife's up here. Hey, babe, did you miss doing the show?
Yeah.
You did? No. She's lying, that's right. Hey, thanks a lot. Well, I really do appreciate that you came out to celebrate some shit you probably never seen before. Hey, thanks a lot. Well, I hope to see you next week, but I hope that you don't text me asking me, hey man, is there a show next week? Yes, we're back on. And now that we're back on, we're never gonna take another week off. Every Tuesday for the rest of our lives. Next week we have Newly Deads, which is a zombie band. You're in that band, aren't you, Woody? You're not in it. You just know those guys. You're not going to be a zombie next week. But it's a zombie band next week. And then, of course, comedian Dan Alton will be back next week. It's going to be a good time. So we'll see you next week, right? Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I got a broken heart, that's all I've got. You made me cry, and I cried a lot. I lost your love, honey, thanks a lot. Well, you wanted a fool, I played the part. Now all I've got is a broken heart. You guys laughed a little bit, that was nice. But you didn't laugh a lot, and I think that's my fault. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Got a broken heart, that's all I've got. You made me cry, and I cried a lot. I lost your love. Hey, thanks a lot. How about Woody Woodmansey on those keys? Brian Strack on the saxophone. We still got Mick Sullivan up here. Mick Sullivan on the mandolin. Christo Forles on the drums. Billy Lease on the guitar. My name's Tyler Lance Walker Gill. Thanks for coming out. See you next week.
Thanks, y'all.